Welcome back. Guess what? We're playing Silver Room here on Mahjong Soul. Because apparently, between my chasing the achievements in the achievement section of the website, things that I couldn't do in 3-player mode, and just a run of somewhat bad luck and poor skill, I deranked. Good luck. So we're gonna get to experience Silver Room all over again. And perhaps I can show off a little bit of skill? That's the plan. We'll see. Notably, I selected this quote, this motivational guideline, to inspire today's play. So, if I end up getting hoisted by my own saying, that would be pretty funny, and that would be content, but also well-deserved because I have it in mind that, you know, perhaps I'm the issue here. Yeah, I was getting outplayed in Gold Room. I have some understanding as to why. There is actually an event going on at the moment, and that event encourages you to play many games. One strategy about getting through games faster is to not care as much about the outcome of each game and push like there's no tomorrow. This could be wonderful for the current event, but it might not translate into positive results. I should wait until I get an upgrade here, but who's patient enough to wait? Yeah, like, I could have waited until I got a 5 here, but it seemed okay to push. We're in East 1. Oh, hey, look. I got lucky. There is some balance in the universe between good luck and bad luck. But also, I think we're gonna see opponents deal in a hell of a lot more in Silver Room than we would observe in Gold Room, where everybody folds like a paper towel. I'm joking, but like, the folding in Gold Room is so incredibly tedious. What would make it more exciting is if I better understood the math that supports the scoring system in this game, so I would appreciate the subtle nuances better of when to push and when to fold. You don't need to know the scoring that well, but, you know, you need to like study Ricci Book 1 stuff, which tells you here are the rules of thumb. And like any good scientist, you want to understand the reasons for the rules, not just slavishly memorize and apply them like somebody playing the Vienna opening in chess. Like, yeah, you can play the Vienna opening every game, and you can get decent results and have no soul. It's okay. These are the sacrifices you make to get the ALO points that you so much desire. But long term, with a growth mindset, perhaps there's more to life than ALO points. So, you know, you could memorize stuff and slavishly apply it, or you could try to learn a thing or two and have higher goals. Initially, in light of one Grandmaster's ridiculous comment that he took to posting publicly about his 2594 rating and some other ridiculousness, I felt inclined to write a blog post, and I think I still will, about, you know, achievement, much like the song in Rent. It's about 525,600 minutes. It's really not about, like, the ALO system. If that's how you're measuring your worth as a chess player, you're looking at the wrong place. You don't have a growth mindset if that's what you're looking at. And I don't think many players have a growth mindset. And I think it would help them immensely if they were to develop such a thing. So here I am, holding a conversation while playing. Okay, we're going to take 1 second to think about that. Maybe I should cut this 4 instead. Oh well, so I don't win this. One thing I found interesting, I forget who remarked on this. Was it Richinomi? Was it Zanzust? I don't remember. But the dealer advantage, while powerful, is not, you know, it's not everything. You shouldn't, like, push always to the limit every time as the dealer if you see somebody else is building an enormous hand. Nor if you lose your dealer turn, should you be despondent and think, oh, well, now the game's over. Like, there is a value of the dealership. I forget how many thousands of points it's worth, but somebody valued it. Was it like 3,000 or something? I don't remember. I was rather surprised to hear such a low valuation of the dealership, given how powerful it seems at first. I'd expected it to now have a much higher value. But math is math. As the dealer, you pay more when other people and other players sumo, so you take this, you know. Okay, well, this is silly. We're gonna chuck this number 2. Yeah, this is Sakigiri, is it? When you throw a tile early so you don't deal in with it later. Since I'm gonna avoid last place, look at me throw this in order to try to approach Tenpai here. And if I do hit Tenpai, I'm not going to be holding on to the 7 at that time. I don't need lots of points, I just need Tenpai. The 7 might be quite dangerous, but it's also powerful, because I might get a 7 or an 8, or another 9, each of which builds up my hand a bit. Or 6. Yeah, that one's good too. Since 7's Dora, I'm going to cut 4 early. And then we'll cut the 2 next. Somehow I'm just not getting the bamboo tiles I need to complete that suit. So we're going to try to complete some... okay, it's not what we needed, but I'm not dealing in, because everybody's cutting bamboo. Sure, would be nice to draw 4 or 6 or 5 or 3, or some other pin tile, or some other character tile. Oh, I had a 2 earlier. Why did I cut that again? Because I thought I was going to get a 3. And then I did get the 3, but I got it too late. Okay, this sucks. This sucks. We're gonna cut the 6 because it looks safe. I don't like potential Furryton that's gonna happen here. Somebody's got the 3 pin. We see 2 1-pins. Oh, there's a third 1-pin on the table. Somebody's got the 3-pin. They're not giving it up. What I don't know is if somebody else also has the 2 and the 4. At which point, like, if somebody's got a 2, a 3, and or a 4, and I cut the 2, I could be dealing in. There's a 2 and a 3. Oh, and a 4. But they could have just as easily have been waiting on a 2. So, yeah, I'm avoiding dealing in because I don't want to take last. If I've got the points to not take last, we're gonna not take last. Although, since I'm playing 4-player mode, I want to push hands a bit more. At least in the north seat, so I can, like, achieve achievement things on this platform. I have less of incentive to push from other seats. Oh, nice. Nice. This kind of sucks, though. Okay. I'm banking on... Well, I've got my Yaku. It's all locked in. I'm banking on completing a suit elsewhere. The 1-pin doesn't help me, strangely enough. But yeah, if I could draw another pin or another bamboo, that'd probably help a lot. We're getting into Tenpai. Nope. We're not gonna break up this shape. And I don't think, like, hoping for a pair... Okay. Also not gonna break up my pair. Well, that would get me in Tenpai. This kind of sucks, too. I don't need the points. Let's throw that. I just want to not take last here. There we go. It occurs to me I probably shouldn't have had, like, open calls here. If I draw 2 bamboo... Yeah. If I draw 2 Ulrichi... That's not the 2 bamboo. Why would I call Ricci, though? Because I have a soul? It's more fun in Ricci Mahjong to call Ricci. But it risks dropping me into 3rd or 4th. And if my goal is to climb back up, it kind of ruins the video if I deal in. Like, the point value of this... Oh. Yeah, the point value is quite low. Alright, not last. Yeah, I could have gotten more points by calling Ricci, but it wouldn't be enough to take first. So, I'm just gonna leave it there. 22 rating points. Woo! Let the beatings continue until morale improves. Yep. So we're gonna see. I'm hoping that it's gonna be a quick climb back up into expert. I've had the fortune, we'll say. Maybe I should cull these images even further. I have culled some of them that are less artistic. Good luck. Take note of who was seated where. I have culled some of the less artistic images there. We're gonna drop this, because all I want is to win the hand, and eventually have my dealer turn, If I'm too greedy, opponents will fight me. And I'm not looking for a fight. Dealer takes it. Alright, so we've created a situation where opponents either they want to avoid dealing into the dealer, and they want to avoid dealing into me. It's a double threat. Not an easy situation to navigate. If I draw a 7-pin, does that put me in Tenpai? Oh, this is nice. Yeah, the 2 I don't think was helpful unless I drew a 4. If I draw a 7, still not good enough. If I can shift to, what's it called? Half outside hand. Oh, never mind. We've got +1 Han here. We'll take that. Does make hitting Tenpai slightly harder, but it's okay. Alright, now we only call for Tenpai. Ah! Would you look at that? If this had come down, if I had drawn the 5 instead of Chi for it, I wonder if I would have cut 8 and then 9. Or then 9 and then 8. What was this con? It's under my browser. Ah. 1 pin? Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna move my chat window so I can see other people's tiles. It's not the tile we needed. Oh, I actually can't see the door indicators this way. I'm gonna move my chat window back. I can't read which ones are door at this point. It's somewhat of a dilemma. Hey, you dealt into dealer. That's one less opponent for me to have to deal with this game. So I am not in last. Plus, opponents will pay more attention to the dealer, at least until I knock them out. So it's fine by me. Yeah, opponents tend to notice who's in first. It is my fault for cutting the East and giving the dealer the East triplet, but, you know, I could have dealt in with the East triplet. That's kind of my position on it. So I'd rather avoid that situation. At some risk. They took the white? No, that's the 1. Things are under my chat window. It makes it trickier to play. Oh, this isn't terrible. So yeah, there's a lot of tiles that could help me approach Tenpai here. I don't want to break the 9 head unless oh. Nah, I could wait for an 8 bamboo. I'm not feeling it. I think that's more profitable for me to go this way. And now we consider breaking the 9. Oh. Fudge. This is confusing. So I've got 4, 5, 6, and a 6 triplet. If I had the 9 bam... Okay. Interesting. Okay. We're Tenpai, but no Yaku.
Huh?
I could call Ricci to give me the Yaku. Huh. Had I called Ricci, there's a chance that the opponent would have dealt the same tile and dealt in. Now we have an opponent who's got an open hand.
Huh?
So we're more likely to see the 7 come out again. I was hoping to draw a 5-9, or to sumo myself. Alright, whatever. Let's wing it. There is some risk of a deal in at this point, but what can you do? Like, if I'm gonna push this regardless, and I think I am, given that opponents are opening their hands, so they're like more likely to want to discard this that's already been discarded. Because it looks safe. Or because 7 just can't incorporate into their hand. Yeah. Wish I'd drawn the 5, though, instead of them drawing it. Then I could have an open-ended wait here. Opponent's hands don't look too scary. Like I said, 7's more likely to come out. Hidden Dora's pretty nice there. We'll take that little bonus, but I'm not in first or anything. Alright, we'll risk the game resetting. Because his hand's okay. It's good, but could be better. The game did not reset. Alright. I shouldn't open the hand on south, but, you know, it's kind of fun to push or to call things once in a while. Hand is pretty close to Tenpai if I do call. It's forever away from Tenpai if I don't. That doesn't justify the risk of opening the hand, but calling's more fun than not calling. Calling's way more risky than not calling, though. Like, I have no head if I call. So this isn't really the hand. Oh, okay. There's a head. So now if I draw a 7 pin, we can Riichi this. That's not a 7. It's also not... Why am I open? Well, I'm open so if I could call the south if it happens. That's right. Because that is a path to get a Yaku here. It's like, there's no way I'm ever calling the 2 in this situation, so why is that presenting me with the option to call it? Well, it's because I'm open. Okay, 8 is safe against 2 opponents. But if I start waiting on 8, I get stuck. Ew. Alright, whatever. Got 3 heads now. Because I want to keep this as a safe tile, and I'd like to hit Tenpai. Well... Also, because I dodged the dealing in here. I wasn't that afraid of it, but it's not something I wanted to deal into either. Okay, so we cut the south first, because south poses a greater threat to my position than west does. Damn it! Well, that's gonna ruin my day. I might not take second here. So I need a lucky draw, or I need to open the hand, but that's not gonna. Okay, it could work. Because I'm not getting a super lucky draw here. We'll take Tenpai however we can get it. Or Tanya. Who's collecting character tiles here? Everyone except me? All because the door indicator says that the 7 character is Dora? Shnikes. That's tricky. What do I do here? I wasn't banking on this. So, to avoid Fruiten, I'm gonna cut the 8. This way, there are many things I can call, and if I draw 5 pin, I can still find some other path here. Wasn't expecting to get the other 8. The immediate backfire. Like, if I thought I was going to get the 8, I would just cut the 2. But yeah, I'm trying to hold some middle tiles while expecting that 8 here is going to be my safe tile if I need one. But this kind of sucks. Okay. We draw another 5 or 7, or Tenpai for Yakuman, or 3. Yakuman Tenpai would be kind of nice. Gonna throw that to avoid dealing in with the 4. Expecting that this 2 is gonna be safe. And maybe cutting the 4 means somebody will give me a 5 or a 7. I don't know. Where's my Yakuman Tenpai? Where's my video content? Mahjong Soul, you have to give me the tile so I can make the video. That's not the right tile. We can't make the thumbnail if we don't get the tile. It's not the tile we're looking for. It would be fun to call it, but I'm pushing for Yakuman here. I don't think I'm getting 4 cons anytime soon. Again, 2 is a safe discard. I'm expecting this player is going to deal in. Everybody's gunning for all triplets here, which is the reason I'm not getting my triplets. Or Mochi Mochi, or whatever it is. There we go, finally! And for Toy Toy, for all triplets, let's see it. Am I gonna deal in, or are they? Let's find out. Now since, yeah, if I sumo, dealer gets extra okay, fine, whatever. Hey! Wait, what's that? Is that a 5 or a 4 under my chat window? Must be a 5. That's a 3. Yep. Alright, so they didn't deal in. But I did claim 2nd place. I underestimated my opponent in the silver room. Nicely done. Oh right, I said at the beginning of the match, note the opponent's ranks. The opponent on the right had a pretty good rank. Was it Expert 3? Let's check that out again. Yeah, this Adept 3. So they're the one player who's not going to deal in this game. They're trying to rank back up. So I underestimated them. Other players very well could deal in, but this opponent is paying attention to what's going on. If they see any pattern in my play that, say, indicates that I'm gunning for all triplets, they might think twice about giving me my final tile. So, sure it'd be nice to get Tenpai here, but I have no head. Okay. So if I could draw 2 or 5, or could draw a character or a pin tile, that would be an upgrade. We don't call Ricci here. There's not value. If I do get the 5 pin though, then we call it. I could try to shift toward all symbols. Could I shift this? Oh, no. There's no shifting this to half outside. It's too far away. Like, the pair doesn't support that. At least if I remember correctly, the pair also has to be 1s or 9s or honors for that to work out. So because opponents aren't opening their hands, and my hand has no value, I'm trying to maximize my chances over maximizing my value here. Okay. We now know that 4 is safe against this opponent. We also know 3 is safe, not that that's, like, am I really going to cut the 3 here? With 4-bond being Dora? I don't think so. But it is safe. Alright. There's Pinfu. Now time to see how many players in Silver Room recognize what Pinfu is. Granted, nobody's cutting pins at the moment, but somebody might cut one. I doubt that's going to be the guy who just called a pin tile. Yeah, this is of some risk, but no, I cut the 2. So 2 pin is safe. I wouldn't be cutting that right now. On the other hand, I guess I did cut the 9 and the 7 earlier, so maybe it's fine. But yeah, half of this is because Pinfu's a decent hand. The other half is because scaring the crap out of the opponents can encourage them to fold. But yeah, this is pretty nice too. This is a nice little payday. Unfortunately not first, but second place isn't too bad.
Yay! Top idol no Kana-chan desu!
Let's go! Let's go, go, go! Sure, it would have been... Yeah, I don't know. Would I have been happier with Sumo there? It wasn't all last. If it were all last, maybe I would have passed on Ron there. Tried to Sumo for the win. Alright, so we have an Adept 3 and an Expert. Don't know what the Expert's doing here in the Silver Room. Let's all look to punish them together. So I've ready Sakigiri the East, so the dealer cannot use it. Cut the 9. And let's see. Oh, 2 2's already been cut, man. Couldn't wait until I could, like, get all simples to cut that. Fine. At least 2's gonna be safe-ish later on. So opponents are more likely to cut it. I was gonna say, I'm cutting the 1 to indicate that, like, that 2's even safer. If that makes any sense. But yeah, then we had an opponent call the 1s. And this is an expert 3 opponent calling the 1s. So they're up to something. I'm gonna cut this before something bad happens. So, my hand, although there is some beauty to my hand here, I don't... What's this opponent got? Okay, it's that set of honors that they're holding. They could also be holding green dragons. I could chance finding out. Oh, never mind. So... 3 safe. 4 safe. We're just gonna cut those and not deal in? Okay. Sure. Got 1 pair at the moment, if I'm counting correctly. I don't want that, do I? My hand is too full of holes here. Ooh, I need as many safe tiles as I can muster. Because opponents are doing crazy things. I'm gonna have to cut my head to not deal in. And also to have some chance of having a head later. Sure, we'll call this. And now another chi puts me in Tenpai. Or, you know, that does too. It's not... Oh, man. Leave it to the lowest ranked player in the room to deal in. For 18,000 points. Everybody's blitzing to try to be the one that they deal into. I guarantee like they were Tenpai as well. What is with this room, man? I did my best to try to not give the dealer the tile they needed. Are they gonna call this? No, it's not the dealer calling it. Can I... Oh, man. Oh, it's not the dealer. Yay. Dealer's Expert 1. They shouldn't be here. We're gonna teach them a lesson. Lesson being, if you want... if you want me to give you tiles, don't come back. So, a dealer's not going to be able to open their hand here. I don't know. I shouldn't open this. Because, like, I'm so far from Tenpai. But calling tiles is fun. You get to push the big buttons. Okay, now we're getting close. If I get another bamboo, be even closer. Even a pin might be useful. Not that one. Whatever. We're gonna pretend that we don't have a pair of 6s here. So an 8-pin gets us to Tenpai. I don't want that. Ew. Whatever. Dealer can't call this without opening their hand. But they can't open their hand without a Yaku. Dealer's probably holding the other 2 green dragons, because we haven't seen a single green dragon here. Actually don't want that. Let's create some chaos by not calling that. Okay, well this is silly. Do I not call this? Yeah, I don't call this either.
Huh?
I wasn't able to call it anyway. What the heck is going on here? Alright, so 9 was my safe tile. If I could get an 8, well, I'd have to cut the 5 to take it.
Gee.
I don't like this. 2's not safe. Wait, dealer opened? What the hell is dealer doing? Oh no.
Boom.
Yeah, okay, I survived. Sumo. Just kidding. Alright, 5 is safe. We'll do that. It's too late to call Ricci, but I could still win. 3 players are Tenpai. Yeah, calling Ricci with the dealer, like, clearly in Tenpai is not smart. Would have been fun to push the button. But the game saved me from my own stupidity there. Oh. Okay. Potentially we're aiming for 1, 2, 3 all suits. But one mon's been cut twice? Thrice? Okay, so we might not be looking at 1, 2, 3 all suits. Unless, like, somehow... I don't know. But yeah, if we get the 1 pin and the 3 bamboo, then maybe we consider that. There's a lot of other ways this hand could go. So I missed a single 3 here. Alright. For some reason the west does not come out yet by the end of row 1. There's a west. Who else is a west? You didn't have a west? I see. Yeah, we're not gonna do 1, 2, 3 all suits. It's just never... Same sequence all suits never happens. It requires, like, that you have to be the fastest of everybody gunning for same sequence all suits. And the odds of you being the fastest are 1 in 4. It's risky. So, be careful. They started by cutting 1, so I'm guessing 2 is safe. That might be too much of an assumption here. Also, 9-9 came out. Okay. South player already cut the south winds. They're pretty serious about whatever they're building. YOLO? Damn it. Oh, I lived. 7's not safe, though. Oh, it is. So, yeah, if I could get Pinfu, is this worth upgrading? No. 7 does not. 7 pin feels unsafe to cut. All the pins feel deeply unsafe to cut here. Maybe if I get a 9 pin, then we cut the 5. Yeah, this hand does not have enough value to justify calling Ricci. So, we're gonna play Ricci Mahjong without calling Ricci. Isn't it so exciting?
ツモです。よかった。
Alright, dealer's turn ends. The player in last gets some points. Not my points, but 4k from the dealer, 2k from me. I'm still in second. Well, that's kind of fun. Close for calls. Sakigiri the 1 so that we could get Tenpai without opponents knowing what I'm waiting for. So let's see. Oh, that's kind of nice. Previous dealer cut the white. I could cut the 2. If I'm feeling pessimistic. Yeah, okay. This gets me to Tenpai faster, and I don't think I was getting the 1 bamboo anytime soon there. Not comfortable. Okay, we're gonna cut 8-9. Not cluing in the opponents to this that's hiding here. Now, when I do stuff like this, the game tends to backfire and, like, give me the 7 right away after I cut this. After I declare that my entire plan is to burn off this end. But, it's fine. For every time that happens and I remember it, there are times like this where it doesn't happen. And things work out just fine. So if I draw 3 bamboo, we cut the 7, and that's Tenpai. Or if we draw the 6, again we can get Tenpai. Row 2 Tenpai is not terrible. Ouch. I wasn't paying close attention, but it's only 2k. Means, again, I'm not taking first unless some kind of miracle happens, but things can happen.
Boom.
Wait, what did you give them? White? Okay. Of course, when I cut the 1, I draw the 2. Of course.
Come.
On the other hand, like, am I really gonna get the 1, the 2, and the 3? It's like the whole thing at McDonald's where Like, hey, if you get Boardwalk and Park Place, then you get $1 million or something. And McDonald's publishes so many stickers that all say Park Place and not so many stickers that say Boardwalk. Yeah, like, are we really gonna get the 1, the 2, and the 3? Our opponent's gonna give us everything we need there? I don't think so. So... yeah. Oh, East is not a bad tile to hold on to. Would be nice to get another one. But who's gonna give me, like, the 3rd East? 5 is safe.
Boom.
Oh, damn it. Oh! Oh, dear. See, I'm not... How am I supposed to get Tenpai against... oh... The idea behind cutting 7 is that we would try to minimize chances of dealing in and maximize chances of getting Tenpai. Sometimes when you cut things early like that, you do accidentally deal in. Someone's holding the East. I don't like this. Got a bad feeling about this. Oh, shnikes. 5 is safe against the highest rated or highest scoring opponent. Yeah. 5 is still safe. Yeah, it is. I was gonna say probably, but they can't call Ron on it, so... 4 is less safe. East is unsafe.
Run! Yossha, kita ze!
How much? 1k? I live. East. I expected they were holding the East, and this would have hurt a lot. I'm guessing the player on the right was holding 2 East. But then again, like, the dealer turn is not really as valuable as it is. It's not the most valuable thing in the game. So it's fine to let it go. As much as I really don't like letting it go, because that means now I have to wait till the next game to get another dealer turn. But, hey, I'm in 2nd. How much can I complain? Oh, I sure can complain a storm. But, like, if I complain, would the Shogi gods, or would the Mahjong gods hear me out? I don't think so. Ew. 1 on our tile is fine to hold on to. If I hold on to 2 on our tiles, it means I'm playing defense. And I'd rather score some points. Alright, so I just might call 2 bamboo... oh. 2 bamboo's been cut twice. Not cool. If the player on the left could cut the 2 bamboo, I could call it. But that hasn't happened. This sucks. Can I, like, paint a 2 on here? It's blank. Given that both players cut bamboo, this player is likely trying to build up bamboo hand. Oh my goodness. Reading is hard. I'm gonna move away from Tenpai, because I'm afraid of what opponents are building here. And because moving away might actually convince this guy to give me what I need. But Unlikely. Cutting 5, well... yeah. Cutting 7 would have been safest.
誰か罠にかからないかな。
7 pin is unsafe.
ロン、これで決まりよ。
Okay. Our adept 3 punches the expert in the face. Oh! Nicely done. And that decides the game and puts me in 3rd. Didn't expect...
展
whatever.
望はもらっちゃうね。
So I lose 7 rank points, or rating points, and we'll just keep pushing. Sometimes expert players steal in. And they assessed that it was within their risk margin to do so. And I assessed as I did. I'm just going to take us a little longer to climb up.
勝利をつかむよ。
Here, I don't have an opponent who's going to feed me tiles, so...
ポンです。
Right? The game won't let me in the gold room. I think there's a bug in the game. The bug is that, like, when I'm trying to get all the achievements, the game doesn't give me the tiles I need to, like, also win the games. So I have to select between achievement hunting, versus ranking up. So I'm just gonna throw this so I don't deal in with it later. It's not like this hand ever reaches 10 by anyway. Cut this next. This is the suit that we haven't seen a single Haimon. Yeah. Any hand can be 7 pairs if you believe hard enough. Any hand. I kind of make that joke when I visit other people's channels. Okay, well, now we got 4 pairs. See? I wasn't even trying and I got 4 pairs. So there. That'll show them. I might cut the 5 now that I'm at 4 pairs. Because I just don't like having points. Yeah. We could also go for 4 concealed triplets. That'd be kind of nice. Let's just get Yakuman this hand. Could also go for counted Yakuman. Sadly, we can't get Golden Gate Bridge with this hand. That'd be pretty nice. Alright, so 9 is safe. So we're gonna be a pansy and discard the 9. Yeah, whatever. Could cut the 3 next. Didn't matter what I did this whole hand. As long as I don't cut the 2 mon. As long as I don't deal in like a total dum-dum, then it's fine. Nothing I did that hand mattered. Statistics can be fun like that. Alright, so I have a chance of getting an honor pair here. So I might hold on to the Dora a little bit longer. Normally, I just start burning through the honor tiles and Dora tiles just to try to get Tenpai. But since there's a chance of an honor pair, you know. See, a 1-1-3 have already been cut. There goes the 2. Okay, we're gonna cut the 1 for good luck. Is everybody else collecting honor tiles too? If everybody's collecting honor tiles, then if I want to know who's got the honor tiles, then all I have to do is throw this out and see who takes it. Alright. Nobody took the bait. Which either means that wasn't worth taking, or nobody's in a position to take it. Or both. What do they call? It's under my chat window. We call the 3. Wait, 3 pin? Okay. That's a tile I've got a couple of. I'm gonna cut the north again. Oh, hey look, east is safe. Okay. We're just gonna bet that I don't get an east pair. Likewise, I'm probably not getting a green pair. Could cut the 9 first. Yeah. Oh, hey look, it's my green pair. I could cut the red, but I kind of want to get somebody to give me green. So, if I cut the red, opponents are going to question, like, why'd I cut that? Or they might not. So they call the 1s. They probably have a pair of reds in their hand. Or some other way to get to Tenpai. I'd rather not... Okay, whatever. Let's go. Oh! Wait. What are they doing? This is Silver Room, sure, but, like, what's their path to Tenpai here? Okay. Why'd the game kick me out of Gold Room? Is that why? It's because I don't keep track of who's got the red 5s? It's so dumb. Oh, I dealt in there. That's cool. I'm not sure how I should have known that they had 2 red 5s. Other than, like, everybody was pushing like an idiot there. So... my hand had decent value, no? Wait, my hand was like 1k. Not sure why I pushed it. I guess this is why I'm not in Gold Room. Just find the game too boring. Defense? That's like a hockey thing, right? I mean, I've played so much defense already. And in Gold Room, everybody folds like every freaking hand and it's so boring. Only because I don't understand the math. Probably should have cut the 8 there for efficiency instead of the 9. Oh, yeah, I wasn't reading their tiles at all. Yeah, I probably should have, like, since they're the dealer, I probably should pay at least the slightest bit of attention to what they're doing. Even though this is Silver Room. Yeah. Yeah. Lately I've been taking not just to learning chess and shogi and go, but also Chinese chess. So, my attention span for, yeah. Chinese chess is extremely tactical. Yeah, shogi, I think, well, I don't know. Chinese chess is, in large part, you need to, like, know your openings to be able to play the game, and I don't have any clue what's going on in the opening. Knowing endgames wouldn't hurt either. Why open here? Because I'm bored. It's not worth it. It's because I knew I was going to draw the third red 5. That's why. Yeah. So now I can call to get Tenpai. I'm gonna deal in, though. But no, it's because I was bored. That's why. That's how I get these situations where I have to push or die. Alright. Yeah, almost. That'd be kind of nice, but Sanshoku's a myth. It's a lie. It never happens. Or, as Beef calls it, Rainbow Straits. But no, like, your chances of getting that are the same as your chances of getting it before the other 3 players who are also gunning for it also get it. It's like a 1 in 4 chance that you get it. It's not real. Yeah. See, I knew that I was going to get the third red 5. So that's how I get 7,700 points and get in second place. It's called reading the wall. But no, honestly, it was... okay, I need to work on my sarcasm, apparently. Like, yeah, no... Obviously, opening the hand there made it harder to hit Tenpai, and did nothing to increase the value of the hand unless I draw the third red 5. It was not at all worth doing. So... I don't know. Oh, this is fun. Yeah, right. And I'm underestimating my opponents here and expecting that they're going to deal in. And that's not a way to rank up. It might be a way to boil off some steam if I'm bored, but it's not a way to rank up. Oh, 5? The Dora? I did consider it. How much better? You're correct, but still, like, I'm curious. Really? Oh, because I get Tenpai faster and I'm the dealer is the key consideration there. I was struggling with, like, why would I do that? But no, that's a very good reason. Ooh, this sucks. From an efficiency standpoint, I need to work on how to read this. Now I have to drop 5-6? So I shouldn't be betting the farm on getting the East Wind. Yeah, but, like, I'm getting the east wind here. This is Silver Room. We get the east wind in the Silver Room. I lucked into getting the 4 or the 7, but, yeah, I'm not really sure that dropping 5-6 gets me into Tenpai, even though 2-2 3-3 5-5 is a great shape. I think this gets me into Tenpai more reliably. Sucks to be AFK. Okay. This is a trade-off with 5-6 being a bad weight. Oh, because it's not Pinfu, even though it's a double-ended weight. Like, if I had drawn the East Wind, or called the East Wind, it's still a double-ended weight, but it's not worth a lot. That makes sense. I keep imagining, like, every double-ended weight's Pinfu, and that's just not how scoring works. So, yeah, you're right. Again. Well, so now I get the runaway dealership against an opponent who's disconnected. Although they might feed the opponent on the left. Yeah, I guess it's possible. Sucks. I'm gonna cut the loose white. There's 8-8 though. I'm not getting 6-7-8 because of this. We'll hold the east, but holding the east and the white makes chasing Tenpai hard. Who's got the east? Nobody? The hell? Reading is hard. So 8's been cut thrice, 4's been cut once. Yeah. Reading is hard. I could have cut the 8 here. Probably should have cut the 8 mon earlier. Instead of the 9 bamboo. 4-6. I don't. You would give this. Well, I got lucky. I shouldn't call this, but an opponent's AFK. Yay! I got 4K. That was not worth it. Even with an AFK opponent, it's not worth... Well, I'm more likely to deal in, I guess, is the trade-off. This is probably why I got demoted from Gold Room, is because I don't understand math. Oh, okay. That seems like such a difficult proposition. Okay. If somebody discards Dora, do I call it? It's not worth the loss of flexibility here. I'd rather get Tenpai. Interesting. The fuck? Okay, we're cutting to 8. I don't know how to play this game. Hmm. 7's safe to cut later if I need to. I'd rather not. I'm not calling that.
Genius!
4-pin. Oh, because eventually I'm going to have to cut it anyway? Interesting. YOLO. This isn't worth it, but it's fun. Oh, that's fun.
リーチ誰か罠にかからないかな
Probably cutting 6 was correct, but, you know, with an AFK opponent, the prospect of getting another door is kind of fun. Yeah, I don't know. With an AFK opponent, the danger's kind of exciting. Plus, I would like to get a lot of points so I could climb back up faster. So, on this rank and rating system,
ツノ
we push.
やっぱり私の方が早かったね
Yeah, but look, the payoff is exceptionally huge, right? I think even if this were 6Han, this would still be amazing. And there was a chance for higher. And this instantly wins the game. But also... plus 6... Well,
ああ
I'm forgetting,
さすがに
like, the Oka,
大きすぎたかな
Uma, whatever. Like, I don't need a high score here. Yeah. I guess I just like scoring a lot. But no, it's better to take a guaranteed first than to worry about how many points I'm scoring. Yeah. Yeah, playing solid would be the better way to approach.
勝利をつかむよ
So we got 2 experts and an add-up 3 in the room here. Mm-hmm. So... okay, we got a pair. Pair's kind of nice. Opening... well, I'm the dealer, so I want to win hands so I can repeat dealership. Opening the hand is such low value here, but would allow me to repeat dealership. Yeah. I think this opening here is less questionable than normal. This is... it's not EV-wise worth it, but... like... if I don't score points on my dealer turn, then when am I gonna score points? That's the paradox I don't understand. I have a 1-pin, which is a safe discard here. Well, okay, so... okay. Yeah, so you'd maximize the hand value rather than opening it. If I could draw a 2... not that 2. Oh, this too safe. No, it's not. Yeah. I have to get rid of the 1 unless I draw a 2-pin. But then even so, I don't get pin foo. Ah! This sucks. I don't want to cut. I guess I'm the dealer, so I should be pushing here. I think cutting the 8-mon would be safer, but I'm the dealer. So playing super safe is not fun. Peiko is an angle before the 4-pin got cut after my play, but no need to call Ricci here.
No, これで決まりよ。
It's a shitty way. Oh, 4K points. Because I'm the... It's not even because I'm the dealer. I have no idea why that was 4K. I was not counting 4K there. I'm bad at this math. Oh my goodness. Well... If I could draw the 7 bamboo, that'd be pretty nice. Probably should have cut that in 8-9. Not in that sequence. 9 bamboo. Oh, right. Earlier you said like 3B or something, and I forgot B refers to bamboo. Yeah. That's right. Yeah, so this actually would have been the correct group to cut. Even though it kind of leaves me with multiple pairs. But it's easier to... Sucks. Yeah. I was hoping for a 7. Wait. I have only 2 9s. I'm tired. I am super tired. I think it's fine to do things this way, but maybe I should have cut the 6 or the 3 instead. Yeah, it's more points because we got the East, but it's way slower, and the East is not guaranteed. What the fuck? Also, I can't see under my chat window. Luchi 567 with the red 5. Okay. And you called Kanan what under my chat window? Oh, red. And they've got 4 Dora. That is spooky. 2 is safe. 5 is probably unsafe because we see a 2 here and an 8 there. And this guy hasn't cut a single character tile. And you would cut a character tile seeing this discard pile. Okay then. I shouldn't do this. Yeah. It's the content play, but not the correct play.
やっぱり私の方が早かったね。
On the other hand, we're still in East 1. And if I don't score points on my dealer turn, then when am I scoring points? I think your strategies just work excellently in Gold Room and most of Silver Room, and today I'm just exceptionally lucky. Cutting white before red there made better sense. So red is Dora. Oh, fudge. Oh. Okay. Yeah, so you like to keep like 2 or 3 honor tiles until row 2. It's interesting. Oh, here, yeah, this is a safe discard. Eight was safest? Okay. Yeah. Okay, holding 8's not getting me closer to Tenpai. I'm dreaming that I somehow draw, like, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a bit optimistic. FML. Gosh darn it. Alright. Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna be all emotional and cut all the wrong things here. We're gonna hold the East until we die, because I'm in the lead. Okay, so East is dead. I'm still alive. Yeah, 2 pairs generally not great. Here, my strategy is I am the point leader. So I just don't want to deal in right now. Yeah, no, in general I agree. Here I think the overriding priority is that I just do not want to deal in while I'm in the lead. So I wait until somebody calls Ricci, and then we fold. I say as I open to call tiles, because I'm a dum-dum. Shnikes. Do I really... 6 is safe. I want to call still. We're cutting 6. Yeah. Tenpai ain't happening here. Ah, shit. I'm also dealing in. Evidently not. Wait, I had a safe tile here. Should have cut that one. And then 6 looks safe, but probably isn't. Yep, they were cooking something here. I was right to be afraid. Guess who's in first? Yeah. I was right to be afraid. I didn't play it right, but I had the right feeling. Yeah, sure, why the hell not? Now, I am chasing, trying to get, what's it? Something of the North Wind. So I would like to win with Triple North if I could. It's such a dumb thing to chase. But we're gonna be a little bit dumb and hold the North for a little bit longer than I should here. Yeah. But the closer this gets to Tenpai, the more inclined I am to chuck the North and give up on the plan. Okay, so this hand is actually coming close-ish. Somebody was probably holding the North tiles anyway. But the achievement system wants me to, like, try to get things. So, I've been playing way too much 4-player, or 3-player Sanba. Way too much. And somehow I've unlocked a ridiculous number of achievements. And those things do not include winning in the North Seat and winning with the North Winds as your seat wind. So I have a gap in my achievement history because I played too much Sanba. Which is pretty funny. And sad. Alright, so 5 is safe, but sad to cut. Nah, you don't learn much in Sanba. I would qualify it. You do learn some things, you don't learn much. Sure is silly, though. But no, somehow, like, there's a disparity in my ranks where I'm Master in Sanba, but I managed to D-rank. So here I am playing in the Silver Room, because they won't let me in the Gold Room. So, yeah, we're just climbing our way back out. And hopefully it's an easy climb. That's the hope. So far, things seem to be going okay. Con. Yeah, Con's a great idea. Damn it! Coulda had... yeah. Welcome to Silver Room. Man. Would have been nice to win that. That's okay, I'm still in first. Please don't, like, Kyushu, Kyuhai, whatever. Let's play this hand. Hey, we get to play the hand. Take that, thank you very much. Yeah, this is ridiculous. Now, for content, if somebody cut a 7, we could call Con. It's the wrong thing to do. It is very much the wrong thing to do. I wouldn't do it, but it's fun to imagine. Anya. I don't feel like calling that. I would call 7 now. Because that would be tenpai. Ah! Fine. We'll call for tenpai. Oh! I have a choice? Didn't think about that.
G.
Yeah, I'm in first, so we'll call for tenpai. We'll do the stupid thing. But also, if I draw another Dora, it means I don't discard it. Oh my god.
G. G. Genius.
Like, the calls I did there did not make much sense. They exposed me too much. We are betting on RNG. Oh, these are both 310? Wonderful. I thought cutting 5 would get me out of 310, but apparently not. And this is what I get for being greedy. They win with a 2K hand, which does not put them in first. Welcome to Silver Room. Where I'm not the only person chasing stupid hands. I might hold the dragons here, because, like, cutting them doesn't advance my hand. If I could advance the hand toward tenpai, then we'd cut them. Or, if I can see that, like, I'm not gonna get the dragon triplet, then, that motivates me too. But, otherwise... I guess I hadn't counted on, like, getting multiple sets of honor tiles could make it easier for me to get into tenpai. I hadn't been thinking clearly here. This 2's not going to help me. Nobody's going to give me a 1 or a 3. Alright, 2 does not deal in, because I am lucky today. I'm sorry, they did cut to 1, but I need both the 1 and the 3. Ew. Wait, I saw a slight delay when I cut the 2. 8's safe now. Oh. For Tenpai, we'll do it. This is greedy, but a single south tile wins the game. And nobody else can use the south tile, so there's some chance that I draw it. There is some chance that it comes out. We got the east. We got the west. We twice drew the north. Where's the south? That's not south. Dum dum. Why'd you deal in? Okay, we're gonna hit. No, we don't need to look at it. Why did they deal in? Who knows? It's Silver Room. I suppose I would have dealt in if I got that tile too, even though it was glowing. I don't know. I was thinking about cutting the 9. Whatever. But yeah, that's... There's two things... Good luck, everyone. There's two phenomena that happen semi-regularly in this room. One is opponents scoring hands that are worth less than 4,000 points. 2 is opponents dealing in. Both of these things happen. So, especially compared to Gold Room. So I play maybe a bit recklessly here. Any hand can be 7 pairs if you believe hard enough. But this hand we got 5 already. So it's time to start believing. Yeah, right. Right? Oh. Well, that's a lifestyle choice. You are welcome, of course, to continue living said lifestyle. Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah. Up and up. So, yeah, it's true that I got kicked out of Gold Room because I dealt in way too much. So maybe don't do everything I do. But I don't think everything I do is wrong either. Looks like other players are building hands here. Okay, North looks safe. So I'm going to hold North. Oh my god. You crazy people. 3 is safe against this guy, so maybe I should cut that before something bad happens. So there's a technique, Sakigiri, when you cut a valuable tile early, so it doesn't kill you later. Okay. Don't do this. Alright, now, because I call Ricci, somebody's gonna give me the North Wind. Don't do this. Do not do this. It's not worth it. It's funny, though. Yeah. See, there's like no chance I draw the North before this happens. It's fun to imagine, though. And like I said, under 4K. But no, the deal is, if somebody gets the North Wind, it comes out. Because everybody's pushing like a maniac. It only costs me 1K points, but the real risk is that I deal in, and I have to pay this 2K. So, yeah. Like, living stupidly on the edge like I do there is not worth it. Because the upside of calling Ricci there is I just get a few extra points if I do win the hand. And it's not that many extra points, and it pales in comparison to, like, potentially I could deal in for really bad hands, and have no control over that. I don't feel like calling on the first White Dragon. This hand sucks, despite having a Dora tile. This hand is, like, forever away from Tenpai. And opening the hand's gonna make it even harder. Okay, Dora's safe to cut against the dealer. So suddenly, if another White Dragon appears, it's safe to call it. No, with dragons in the hand, I can't get Pinfu anyway. 6 is safe, at least this turn. Okay, but we're gonna cut this. East is probably unsafe, but nobody's hand is worth anything, because everybody's cutting the Dora tile and the honor tiles. So we're just gonna throw the East and see what happens. And throwing that now means that everybody's open. And since everybody's open, they're all chasing at this point, which is stupid. And not worth it. And they're probably not as close to Tenpai as I am here. You know, as a beginner, that's completely fine. I've done that many, many, many times as a crutch as a beginner. That's totally fine. What I'm doing is more advanced. Come on, White Dragon! Again, don't do this at home. I should have cut the 5 instead to, like, maximize my chances here. But somebody's gonna give me the White Dragon for content. Okay, so I dealt in... Nope, there weren't Tenpai. But no, there's like 30 tiles left. And one of these 30 tiles might be the White Dragon. On the other hand, like, nobody's cutting character tiles in general, other than this 4 right here, which would have dealt in. But maybe they would... Well, who knows what they'd cut. They're pushing pretty hard here. Yep. Ura 1 puts them at 8K. Almost. So yeah, I could have won the hand if I did the correct cut, but that was cheeky. I wonder where the White Dragon was. Yeah, but content. Such are the sacrifices we make. Plus, I didn't expect that, like, I discarded the 6, they cut the 4. Don't do that. There's magic rules about which tiles you can cut based on what your opponent discards. If somebody calls a Ricci with the 6, do not discard the 4. It's going to deal in all the time. Not explaining it very well. But no, like, you've heard of Suji, perhaps. There's another kind of Suji. Yeah. But like Suji is like 147, 258, 359. It's one way to think of it. I should not have called this. I'm not the dealer. This is worthless. Why did I call this? I feel like taking third today, apparently. This hand sucks. Sure. Maybe I can get the fourth east one and call Khan and luck out. Or maybe I can get, like, the fourth 9 and con that and luck out. This is just absolutely not worth it. But yeah, 147, 258, 369 are all Suji with respect to each other. But then there's this notion of, like, if a player calls Ricci with a certain tile, it's likely that they are waiting on particular tiles. Alright. Okay, what's Dora now? It's under my chat window. 1. 1 mana's Dora. Guess what fits into my hand? Again, don't try this at home. And there's no way that, like, even if I hit this, who's gonna give me the last tile I need to win the hand? Oh, another con. Delightful. Let's see the chaos. Alright, I should fold. I should fold, because this hand never reaches Tenpai. And because dealer called Ricci. Oh, 4 was a safe discard because dealer cut 4 earlier. Alright. We're gonna reverse time and cut the 4 instead. Now 5's been discarded, so 2 is Suji. I still need a pair. 6 is safe. West is safe against dealer. 6 is safe against a right player and dealer. 9 looks pretty safe. Who's gonna deal in here? Four is still safe against dealer. And Shimo deals in. For 18 bajillion points. That puts me in second. Con is useful for content. That's why they call it con. I'm joking. No, like, if you can see a concrete situation where, like, you stand to gain points because of doing it, then it's useful. It's uncommon. I swear these puns are not intentional. Alright, so they called 8 pawn. Oh, East is safe. Oh, they also discarded East. Okay, this guy's up to something. Wait, but they're in last. With an open hand. It's gonna score 0 points even if it does score. So... 0 is slightly off, but like, unless they get same suit, all triplets, it's not worth it. Cutting the 3 there was stupidly dangerous. Again, I'm bored and expecting that this person's calling way too aggressively. Because it's Silver Room. Like, they cut their honor tiles, but also are calling pretty aggressively. Yeah. What this is farming a loss. There's no way that this actually happens, whatever it is. That said, I'm not going to open my hand like the player on the left's doing either, because somebody's going to deal into someone. I don't know who's dealing into who, but hopefully it's not me dealing into anybody here. I'm already in second, so I don't need points. Points are nice, but I don't need them. This sucks. Oh, 7's safe. Incredibly. Probably not safe against the left player. Alright, so they cut a couple bamboos. They're up to something. They must have given up on all triplets, same suit, and are just going for all triplets at this point. But they can't have a triplet of 9s, because 2 9s have already been discarded. So we're just going to cut the 9. Then cut the red later. Green is still unsafe, so they probably have a pair of greens. Oh, wait. Wait a second. No, it's not. That would be hilarious. If there's no way they would cut the 4s if they had, like, all green. That'd be so stupid. We're never gonna know where the green dragon was. 2 pin is safe. Oh! Hey, look! It's not even all triplets. Tanyo! 1K. There we go. Taking them from 4th place to 4th place. Okay. Well, that was exciting. Glad somebody could take a bullet for us there. Alright. I don't want them to climb out of last, so I'm going to cut the east here. Probably should have started with the east. But there was a chance that I get an east pair. I'm going to hold the south for a minute, because probably dealer's not collecting southwood tiles. 5 and 8 have a gap of 3, so I don't want to hold both of these. I'm not looking for a second pair. I've already got 1 pair. 1 pair is good enough. 2 pairs are okay. 3 pairs is too many. You don't want to have 3 pairs. 2 pairs is fine. It's not preferable, but it's okay. 3 pairs is too many. So I don't want a second pair even. So I'm, again, cutting it as soon as I get it. If I want Pinfu, I cut from the outside, and I cut my pairs. And eventually we get Tenpai this way, or somebody else beats us to it. Alright. Yeah, I get that that's not a pair. I'm cutting it anyway. It's not efficient. The more efficient thing would be... Oh my god. Alright, so we're holding the 7 pair because it's safe against the cross opponent. Incredibly, after calling 7, here. Like, they're cutting bamboo. Alright, somebody's got the south wind. I should have seen a south wind discarded by now. I don't know where it is. I don't want to cut the Dora. Cutting Dora would be too sad here. There is some chance I'm able to shift this to the middle and shift this to the middle and have Tanya. It's not a good chance. One is not safe against dealer. Oh wait, no it is, because they can't have a 1 in hand because the 1's already out and all these other tiles are cut, so it's safe-ish. This doesn't deal in, because that'd be 40-10. Yeah, I don't want to cut the 5-pin against this. I don't like this. There's our volunteer to deal in. There's our second volunteer to deal in. Oh my god. We're just gonna cut the 5, because that's what they cut.
Huh?
Tell me what's safe. Not a lot of safe tiles here. Not a fan. If the cross opponent could win this, that'd be great. Because that would secure second for me. I'd probably get third. Because I was a coward. But hey. See, they got Ura 1s, they get 8k. And I avoided the 8k deal in. And took second by 700 points because I did the math. Just kidding. There's no way that I did the math there. But I did avoid dealing in. Got 12 points. Get all these items for event mode. Yep. I don't know what the cross player was building, but I would have needed a lot of points to take first anyway. So we're just patiently climbing out of the hole. How long have we been going? How long? We're at 2 hours. I might go for another half hour to an hour, because I just have to set some kind of limit on how much we're doing this. I know, like, I'm being successful and stuff, but it's gonna take some time because I don't have the skill set to, like, build the best hand the fastest. If I were more skilled, the climb would be even faster. I'm not playing as well as one of our spectators commented. Like, if I just followed their advice, I'd be doing this a lot more easily. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't think anybody's going to give me the east wind to get 7 pairs. There's too many shapes to keep track of here. One shape or one consideration is all simples, with cutting north-north. If all else fails, that's the plan. Probably all else fails, so probably that is the plan. Especially because I... come on, man! Can I draw... No, there's not a safe way. There's not a safe discard for 10 by. This is my safest discard. I'd hoped for one other excellent tile. but it's not worth the risk at this point. Oh my god. I have to do math? Oh my gosh. It's not worth it. Don't do math. Math is never the answer.
私のドラを泣いたら
Nope.
高くつくわよ。
Okay. Tempting, but no. Nope. Truthfully, I don't know that I would call anything if they were to... Oh my gosh. 3-pin is still unsafe to discard. Could somebody show me that 3 is safe to discard so I could start calling stuff? It's not worth calling stuff, though. No, that's not a 5. That's a 3. That's also a 3. Oi! Somebody show me that I can safely discard. I mean, there's a lot of Dora face up. So even if I deal in, it's not the end of the world. But I don't want to deal in. 8's safe. See? See? It's not, like, worth a lot. But they did build a hand. This is why I didn't call. Because, like, I don't need to call there. My hand sucked. There's a north wind. Man, I want to draw another north wind. Well, now I don't. That sucks. Gonna have to save my win with north winds until later. Yeah, there is, in the achievement tracker, how many times did you win with seat wind north? And I've played too many 3-player games. So I've won with all the other seat winds many times, but seat wind north has somehow escaped me as I played 3-player games. Can't imagine how that happened. But, yeah, we're putting a premium on chasing that particular stupid achievement. Because chasing achievements is kind of fun. Welcome. Welcome, one and all. So, yeah, I'm on a streak where... Oh, I guess I'd get a third, but I've mostly been taking second. I did get a first. I forget how many games we've played here. We've been going a couple hours. Just watching the excitement that is Silver Room. Thanks. Oh, I should ask, you've also been playing... You probably have to, like, go to bed or something. Or whatever. But, yeah, no, ever since I D-ranked from Gold Room, things have been going fantastic, because, like, in this room, everybody deals in all the time for no reason. So, yeah, it's exciting. It's been a moment since I've been in this room, but they won't let me back in the Gold Room until I, like, prove myself, so... Apparently that's what I'm doing here. Yeah. Do you also... Well, I don't know. It's rude of me to ask your rank or whatever. But no, this is the Silver Room. This is the home of people dealing in for no reason. I've been doing that in Gold Room, though, and that's why they won't let me back in. Because I didn't score enough points. If I'd scored points while also dealing in for no reason, I could have, like, barely hung in there. But I didn't score enough points, so they said, you know, come back when you've proven yourself. So that's what we're doing. Just in a really half-hearted way, defeating everybody. But I don't know. It's not that hard. It's kind of fun. Ah, yeah. A couple key things I learned from other folks. Like, you obviously have heard of Suji by now. Oh my god. Okay, we're not dealing in. No dealing in today. I don't know if white is safe or not, so I'm going to be a coward and hold on to it. No. I'm not going to be a complete and total.
Don't.
See? We give people a chance to deal in. I liked... There was a stream with, I think, Max from Riichi Nomi, who was teaching Yu-Song. And one of the things Max said is, like, opponents tend to call Riichi to let you know that they're in Tenpai. That this happens a lot. So it's worth paying attention when somebody calls Riichi. And you have to make some assessment of, like, if your hand is worth anything or not. Is this the hand you want to risk it for the biscuit on or not? And if it is, great. Sometimes those happen. But if not, you know, you don't have to risk it. As a streamer, I'm like, well, sure, I'll push. Just sometimes I exercise the slightest bit of discretion. Before... So here, they've called the 3. I'm not going to get 2, 3, 4, or 3, 4, 5, because 3's never happening for me. So I'm just going to get 5, 6, 7, or 6, 7, 8. But yeah, so pay attention when opponents call Riichi, because it usually means they have some idea what they're doing, although if you can look at their discards, you might be able to infer what they're doing, but maybe not. Opening the hand is risky. I'm going to push to open this hand because I'm a dum-dum. But no, you've heard of Suji by now, probably. But there's also, like, Danger Suji. So if somebody calls Riichi with a 6, they're probably waiting on a 4 or an 8. All the time. Riichi with a 6 means they're waiting on a 4 or an 8. It's just how things naturally build up. Or it means that they don't understand how to avoid Furitan. Yeah. So, just a couple key points about Suji and Danger Suji. Yeah, because if you don't follow that kind of pattern, if you're not building hands efficiently... this was worth 1k, but I didn't have to risk it to get the 1k. I'm still in 3rd. I shouldn't have chased this to begin with, but I was bored. So yeah, I'm gonna take 3rd this game. I'm gonna keep this closed to try to get Pinfu. Because otherwise, with Riichi, there's no way that I get into Tenpai here. 6 and 9 are 3 apart, so this is kind of like a pair here. But I already have a pair. I don't need 2 pairs. In fact, I've got a pair of 5, so it's 3 pairs. So I don't need 3 pairs. Oh yeah, plus, like, somebody's gonna deal in for a bajillion points to another player, so hopefully that takes me out of 3rd. Just trust the opponents to mess this up somehow. Why did you... Oh, okay, so they're going for half flush. Since they're building this suit, I can build the same suit and open my hand. Okay. They're building pins. So I'm not going to get a pin, but I was... Well, if I could get a 5 or an 8, that'd be kind of nice, but I don't need that. 5 mana is good. 4 pin is fine. So they're going to give me anything other than pins here, so I'm going to get a 5 or a 4 from them, probably. And I'm just going to win. I shouldn't chase this, but... interesting. No. I have too many pairs here. This is terrible, but I'm not cutting a bamboo. Because this guy is saying that they want to have flush. Come on, 5. That's not a 5. Oh, wait. You're telling me I could maybe... 4 is safe against dealer. I could maybe get Ricci here. I could maybe call Ricci. Ooh, that's not good. This is not good. Somebody's collecting white dragons, right? Yeah, white dragon's not under my chat window. It's a good thing I didn't call Ricci, because I would have dealt in. No. No, no, no. White dragon is dealing in here. Oh, just kidding. White dragon is on the cusp of dealing in, but not quite. Okay. We're gonna cut this. It probably deals in for like 0 points, but still, it deals in. Ew. Jesus. It's not worth it. Don't do this at home. It's the content play. This is what I do because I'm bored. It's not worth it. But, who's gonna punish me? So I cut my outermost tile as the Ricci tile. That might... Okay. See? Yeah, maybe. I could have dealt into this, but the opponent beat me to the punch. Regardless, the game continues, and I would have been third either way here. And we're in South 1, so I'm going to keep the South Wind. I have a Dora. Nine's already been cut, which reduces my chance of getting a triplet of 9s. This is not great. Well, no, I could get 1, 2, 3 all suits. We're gonna cut the 9. I have a pair of 5s. 1, 2, 3 all suits is possible. I'm gonna keep the 4 for good luck. It's probably not correct to keep it. Where's my South Wind? Where is my South Wind? Yeah, same sequence all suits is a lie. It never happens. Do not bet the farm on it. Somebody gets a hand open? Like, why did you open your hand? Do you have some plan about how you're gonna get Tenpai and a Yaku? What's the plan? I don't want that. I mean, maybe I want the one, but there's gonna be another one at some point. I don't have to make that decision yet. I have to make the decision now. Decision is no. Okay. I don't use X. Sorry. I'm on Mastodon. But I'm easiest to find on Blue Sky or Lee Chess or any of the Lee Shogi, Lee Drafts, all those free software things.
感します
Oh my god. This is so strange. Okay, we're gonna cut the 5 and pray. Alright. Oh, that's a lot of points. 8k. It's not enough to win the game. It is enough to put me in 4th. Alright, so I'm gonna go hunting the Win a Hand with Seat Wind North achievement. That's the plan. Oh, I do have a Discord server, but it's a ghost town. I've got a Lee Chess blog and another blog elsewhere, but where's the fun in that? But yeah, if I had a large commercial stake, maybe I'd be on X, but at the moment that doesn't interest me. Maybe. I don't know. I think I was really concerned about dealing in. Because if I dealt in for 8k, instead of losing 4k, I'd be losing 8k. And... oh, here, though. Not the last hand. Yeah, I think the rule of thumb is that if you have 5, honors, that if you have that many honors, then a half flush is worth considering. But otherwise, you're never going to get to Tenpai chasing it. I did not... well, maybe... I had 4, didn't I? I didn't have 5. Oh, hang on. Oh boy. Okay, we're gonna chuck this for good luck. I'm in last. I'm calling Khan. If other players are... if the dealer was threatening to call Ricci, calling Khan is just a way for me to lose more points than I'm already losing. But... I'm in last, so what's the worst that can happen? Well, here it's not even up to me. I just need to wait for a 2 or a 5. Like, that's what this comes... I mean, maybe there's a question of, like, what I safely cut here in some really marginal circumstances. It's just a question of can I get the 2 or the 5. Calling Khan was the one decision I got to make here. After this, there are no decisions left. I am chasing this full speed because I'm in last. And it's going to take some... Oh my gosh. 7's not safe, so we're gonna... Yeah. If I cut the Dora here, then I'm just a dum-dum. Yep. Yeah, there's no decisions left at this point. I say that, and look what happens. The game conspires to give me a decision. But here we have the 7 discarded, so I'm betting that the 4 is safe. And since it's Silver Room, I trust that opponents are going to give me my winning tile. Yes, they should. Guess who's not in last anymore? And who also got the win hand in the North seat. And also got the win with the North Wind. Yeah, we're stacking achievements today. Alright, I'm gonna keep this pair for a bit. Oh. Okay. Got a triplet, a pair, a pair. I don't know, man. If I get a 6, obviously the pair is worth it. Or if I can't get another 9. Another 9's not happening. Well, then we're not going to bet on getting a 6. If we get a 6, I can cut the last 9. That's fine. I've already cut a red, so we're cutting the other red. One audience member remarked that they hold on to dragons as their personal preference until row 2. A lot of players do. Oh! Wait. Interesting. Well, this hand isn't getting any better, so let's do it. I've got a triplet here, so there's no chance of Pinfu. And there's no chance of half outside hand or anything like that, because I have too many inside tiles. So we're just going to call Ricci, and wait for somebody to give me the winning tile. There's a call. Every call makes it that much more likely that a player deals in. Actually, there was a possible improvement. I could have tried to get 2, 3, 4 double sequence here. So I could have considered, like, if I get a 2 or if I get a 3, then cut the 1 and potentially get Ipeko. But it's all last. Ew. Yeah, there is some risk to calling Ricci, of course. But I trust opponents to deal in, because everybody's opening their hand for no reason. In general, you want to be a little bit conservative about when you open your hand, and not chase things as much as I do. Especially when you don't know, like, which tile's Dora, and if dealing in with Dora, like, say this opponent had a pair of South, and I deal in with a third South, that's like 5 Han right there. That's enough to send me into last place. But that requires them to have the South wins. Which they very well could have. Like, I just got extremely lucky here. But if opponents tend to open their hands for no reason, it's hard to get unlucky. So I hit this C button to stop me from calling, because I'm too stupid. I expect that I'm going to be heavily inclined to call for no reason. But I don't need to call this. In fact, if I get a 9 here, calling here would put me in a situation where I cannot get Tenpai. 5 and 8 are 3 apart, so that's a pair. I don't need this pair. I've already got a pair. I got another pair here. Because they have a Dora face up, I'm cutting the dragon. It's just my lucky system. Probably doesn't make any sense. 8 is safe to cut against North. But if I draw a 7, that'd be pretty cool. I don't need to cut the 8. Oh, they've opened their hand. That's a very open hand. Again, I'm hoping that I don't accidentally deal in with one of these. But players in Silver Room tend to call very aggressively. This isn't even aiming for a straight. This, like, that's not 7, 8, 9, that's 7, 5, 6 right there. Alright, they called Chi for 7, 8, 9 under my chat window. If I draw a 6 or a 9... Ooh, that's interesting. This is where I wish I were better at efficiency things. Okay, yeah. This is okay. The best would be cutting the 5, but I don't feel like cutting it, because it's this Dora suit, and nobody else has cut a single. I don't like this. Wait, they cut 6. I'm gonna cut 3. If they hadn't cut the 6, then I don't know what I would have done. Alright, dealer pays more than I pay. 1100. Dealer pays more. It wasn't even enough to put them in first. And that's South Fork. Guess who wins the game? Alright, let's go. Look at all those items. You know, I said I was going for a half hour or an hour. We're going to do another hand, see how we feel after the hand. Because it's kind of awesome kicking everybody's butt like this. But I'm getting lucky. Yes, I have definitely been doing the event. Yep. Maybe is part of the reason that I've been so reckless. Maybe not. Right. Pressing the C button right away to stop me from doing stupid things. Because calling here would put me in a situation where I have no path to a Yaku. Ooh. Ew. Ew. Alright, 4 and 7 are 3 apart, so we're cutting the 4. It's pretty weird. But, oh my gosh. I have no idea. We're cutting south-south here for good luck. Nope, nope, nope. 4 pairs is the point at which you get to make the decision. Now, I've got 4 pairs again, but at least now I don't have a south wind. 4 pairs is when you get to choose what you want to do. If you have... If you've got 5 pairs, you know what you're doing. Yeah. There's an 8. There's a pawn. How do we know it's a pawn? Well, we just know. We got a pair of 9s, so it's not somebody calling for 7, 8, 9. Alright. So yeah, we got 5 pairs, so the game has decided for me what I'm doing. Sure. 3 and 6 are Suji to each other. We have a Pong call. Somebody's going for all triplets, probably. It's like, why else would you call Pong? Ah, shit. See, if I just kept the 4... Oh well. Sucks. There goes the Dora. We're chasing 7 pairs. Nah. No, when we got 5 pairs, that decided the way. It's not your fault. Alright. Problem is, you never get 6 pairs. Just never happens. Unless you curse enough about it, and then suddenly it'll happen. Nobody's gonna give me a 5, so there goes the 5. There's the 4. Would have been nice to win with the 4. East. East could happen. I'm betting that 1 deals in, because I'm not seeing any bamboo on the table. It's probably 1... Oh my god. This is so bad. I'm gonna have to fold this. Yeah, nobody's dealt in yet. I could have had a 7 pair here. Like a pair of 7s. Ew. Could have had a pair of North. But, you know, on the flip side, there's an extraordinary chance that I deal in if I was already in Tenpai. White is safe against them. East is not safe, but... Oh, East is safe now. 8 is not safe. Although they did cut a 9. Alright. I'm able to cut the 3. And if I don't get Tenpai... I mean, getting Tenpai at this point is not worth it. Yeah, whatever. I pay up. Look at that! 147 green. A lot of tiles would have dealt in there. I did not deal in. Now, normally I hit the C button to avoid calling, but, you know, this hand doesn't look so bad. This could actually get into Tenpai. So, calling East is viable. Okay, we're cutting South because South won the last hand. And then North is also free to cut. Alright. It's nice that we drew the East. Red Bamboo 5 would be nice. Oh, there's a 5 bamboo. Right now. No, they cut a red, so I might as well cut mine. Here though, like, I'm trying to get Tenpai because I've already got a valuable hand. Well, it's not that valuable. But, you know, after row 1 is usually when I start cutting these. Because usually I have some idea of how I'm going to get into Tenpai. Yeah, we cut the 1s and 9s and honor tiles first. Or disconnected 1s and disconnected 9s and 1s and honors. Or, and honors, rather. So, white, I might cut if I can somehow get this hand into Tenpai. 5 and 8 are essentially a pair, so we're cutting the 8 first. Cutting the white first is probably the smart thing to do, but... yeah. Oh, hey, look, white's safe. justify it. It's not worth it. Alright. That would have been fun to call, but I don't have a path to Tenpai after call, so I can't do it. I can call this. There is a path to Tenpai right there. We're in Tenpai. Just need one more tile. One more tile. Any day now. Can opponents guess what it is that I need? Well, if they're looking at my discard pile... Oh. Well, it's safe against dealer. That's not the tile I wanted. I don't like that because it's so likely to deal in. Six or three safer? I don't know. I think 3 safer because both players cut 4 already. Come on! Where's my tile? Thank you. This is Silver Room. Give me my tile. Thank you. 2k points. Hey, look! So... yeah, so this is why you want to get into Tenpai. So you can win the hand and score the points. It's cool to build up an awesome hand. It's more fun to actually score the hand. Although some hands look really awesome, so, you know. Oh no! I don't want to cut the Dora here. Probably should. I don't know. There's no way somebody gives me another Dora. That's not good enough. Okay. Somebody's eventually going to give me the East Wind, so let's go build the rest of the hand first. I'll call it 3 now, even though I didn't call it earlier. That's not a 3. This hand kind of sucks. It's okay. This hand could be so much more than it is. So, the dealer cut... Oh, that wasn't even the dealer. The player left of the dealer cut the 3. Nope. Nope. So, they are not building an outs... Oh, okay, there's their Yaku. They found a Yaku. Don't try this. They cut the 9, so I cut the 6. There's my East. They cut a 5. I cut a 6. It's not safe. Don't do this. But yeah, all I need now is a 3. Or if somehow I double the 2, then we could cut the 4, but it's probably not smart. Well, at that point there's nothing smart to do. I'm already in a stupid situation here. Most players have the... I don't know, depending on what they draw, they still might cut the 3. But they're probably not going to be discarding... Well, if they see a 6, they might discard the 3. But probably everybody's trying to get the Dora. There's a bamboo cut for no reason. Northcon? Oh, shit. This is not what we wanted to have happen. I'm folding. I'm folding like a good little coward. Because I don't want to give points to the dealer. I can't call that. That doesn't put me any closer to Tenpai. We're back. We're almost in Tenpai again. 4 is safe against 2 opponents. 5 is safe, incredibly. So I might cut 5 next. That's not worth calling. South is safe. Dora is safe. Ria's safe. Yeah, everybody's chasing the Dora tile. The original Dora. Okay. It's not completely safe. Hey! See? I was able to fold the hand and then unfold it. Easy. Could just be that it's early in the morning or late at night, or who knows what. But, yeah, this is Silver Room. Sometimes you have to fold, and sometimes you get the opportunity to unfold. As dealer, I should chase Tenpai here, but it's not completely clear how I do that. If somebody cuts a white or a red, I might be more likely to do the same. But it's not clear to me still how I get Tenpai. Like, if I drew a 3 bamboo and a 6 bamboo, sure. But what are the odds? Oh, hey look, they got green. I sure hope they don't have both white and red. That'd be sad. That'd be content to see, like, if they have all the dragons. Okay, they don't. I'm guessing 2 pins safe. Oh, never mind. Wait. Okay, guess I'm chasing Tanya for 1,000 points. Because I have nothing better to do. Where's my 3 bamboo? I mean, there's one right there. Nope. No, we're chasing Tanya. All simples. Because we're a simpleton. Because I think I can cut this... I think I can cut 5 safely later. If I had to. I don't see any reason to open the hand here. We do know that 2 pin is now confirmed to be safe. Ew. 6 is confirmed to be safe. 4 is not. Verdict's still out of... Oh, okay. I guess that was a safe tile. Alright. Nothing else is known to be safe here, so 6 it is. my gosh. That's not great. Bet the farm on the 2. Now we know 4 is safe, because apparently Shimo was crazy enough to cut a 4. Well, I guess they saw 7. They just assumed that 4 is fine. Which, I guess that's fair.
捨てなければ得られない。
Gotta risk it to win the biscuit. Hello. Yep, there we go. How many points? Hashtag dodged. 16,000 points. Shimo could have dealt into that very easily. I'm in 3rd. This is not ideal. This is why if you don't see the Dora tiles and you don't know where they are, you are cautious. If you know that all the Dora tiles are face up in the discard pile, you don't need to be so cautious. But, like, if you have no idea where all the points are at the table, a little bit of discretion can go a long way. So, yeah. Also, like, if you can't get into Tenpai, don't open the hand. There's Tenpai. Even better, even though this is all last, I only need 1,000 points to get out of 3rd place. Oh, I should have... Well, whatever. 999 has already been cut. So keeping an open-ended weight is not of much value there. Open-ended weight is slightly better than a not open-ended weight. But 7's safe now, so could be chasing a different open-ended weight here if I get like a 2 or 5. So actually, like if I call the 8 character, so I could pawn 8. Oh dear. Okay, now I thought it would be safe because they cut 1, 2. The 2 got cut there, but I thought it was safe against this guy. Shit. 2-5 is Suji. I lucked out. I'm not getting my 6, am I? That's so sad. I'm taking 3rd. Even after playing okay. Oh, never mind. Come on, 4. Who's gonna be crazy enough to give me the 4 here? Not what I needed. Mon was actually a pretty crazy cut because 4 is Dora. So I shouldn't have cut the 5. I should have folded. I should bank on the player on the left dealing in regardless. Ew. Yeah, where's my 4? Okay, since this has been cut, I can cut 5 now. Because 2 and 5 are Suji. Ew. We're folding. Because of course. That's where my 4 is, guys. We found it. This is how you take last in Silver Room. When you try to do the safe thing and it's not safe. It happens. We can't end on that. Let's go. Yeah, notably, most of the... This is why I'm able to win most of the time. Like, if I... There was one other 5 bamboo out there, unseen. They were betting the farm on getting the 5 that was locked in my hand. If I didn't cut that, then they're not winning this most of the time because they need to draw the 5 or somebody else needs to let it go, but it's probably locked in somebody else's hand. But they made an inefficient play, and I didn't read what they were doing correctly. Yeah. And when I say folding, that wasn't actually how you fold. So yeah, this is why over the course of this live stream, some other commenter correctly critiqued my risky play and pointed out that I should be building hands of value and not risking it so much. And I've said that I keep getting lucky. It's that kind of situation that I've been getting lucky. They're correct. They're definitely correct.
Huh?
I'm still doing better than the average Silver Room player, but my plays are not efficient. I'm perhaps a bit arrogant to think that I can quickly climb back out of Silver Room while still not having learned from my mistakes. So, there's that. Let's cut this. Of course, now that I cut this, another one's going to come to me, or I'll get a 5 or a 7 or something, and completely regret having cut it. But for now, it feels okay to do that. If I draw a 1 or a 4, then we have Pinfu. Not that one. If I draw Bamboo 1 or Bamboo 4, I can cut the 5 with Pinfu. Of course, if I get the 4 here, like I can... Boo! I wanted the 4. I'm not getting tempo. Oh my god. Whatever. I don't understand. Oh, okay. Wait, where? How do you read this? How the hell do you read this? I don't understand. You could call this a triplet of 3 with a 3-6 weight, but also 2 is part of this weight? Why is 2 it? Because you could have a triplet of 2? Wait. And a pair of 3 and a 4, 3, 4, 5? Yes, it's either a 2 triplet or a 3 triplet. But there's no Pinfu in here, right? Because I score Fu no matter how this scores. If I score it. Yes, there's, like, no way that this is Pinfu, because there's a triplet no matter what. It's still an interesting weight. It's the chimney weight, and Totsu. Oh! Triple roll! Let's go! Oh my god. Okay, 1,1300, but look at this. GG. Oh no, I get 3rd. Whatever. Okay. Interesting game. Yeah. You know what? That's a sign. That's a sign that we're done for tonight. That was good fun. Alright, let's go find somebody.